Hello everybody, this is going to be something short and sweet, just to get an idea of what's what. So up here in the corner is info. Right up here you can change the way your app looks. So let's say traffic night. So it looks a little bit different. See there, it's different than the regular. So up there, let's go with dark. Pretty basic. Also, check for update. All up to date. My update as of right now, 1.9.7. Alright. Then over here in the top right corner, for if you're not a Plus member or a subscriber, then that looks like a person right there. So on mine, so it's going to be the same thing. It doesn't have to have the crown on there. It can be the person. This should be the same. So on here, I know I'm giving out some of my information, but whatever. So up here, Sentinel sharing. Right now I have 2 Sentinels that I'm sharing. I think this one's a guy up in Jacksonville, this one in Palm Coast. If you hit right here, this little graph, this gives you the days of the week. And obviously it's a 5 days that it shows. So I just got a geo drop from them getting my shares. You get shares every day. So from this guy I got 9.86 XYO. This 101, he actually hit almost 1,000 geo mine while driving. So basically, you know, I got 10% of that cash in that he got, that big mine. You can also share the results, you know, whatever way you want to do it, however you want to send it. Let's see, back, so there's this one. So yeah, you have to hit on this graph right there. It's kind of difficult because I'm looking at this screen recording it versus the actual app, so there we go. So I guess right now, after the geo drop, the person who has this one is moving around already and making some more XYO. So that's the sharing part. Let's see, go back. So you can add, but you have to be by a bridge. So here you go. bridgeX is required for adding sentinels. Well, you can read that. So it has to be an actual bridgeX. It can't be the bridge on your phone. It has to be your bridge at home. So all you gotta do is be near that, and once you're near it, you just click on add. And I can't do that now because I'm not home. I didn't want my address floating around over there, or where I'm at. If you try to edit this, so say you already added this happened to me, that's why I don't have accurate names for who I gave it to. If you go and, you know, try to remove this and then add it again to change the name, you're only going to be able to do that when you're at home, when you're by your bridge. If you try and do that somewhere else, like I did, I ended up losing one of these and I wasn't able to trade it. So, thus, unless you know for sure who you're going to trade it with, which I just meet random people here and there, so that's why I went with red. You know, keep it simple. One of the other guys, he does Traveler 1, 2, whatever. So, it's up to you what you want to do. Let's see, so if you want to add your sentinel, if you don't have one and need to add it, this is where you go. So it's down here where it says sentinels detected. Click on that and it's pretty much telling you what to do right there. Also for an Easter egg, if you double tap this right here, then you're going to get an Easter egg. I already got mine, but that's an easy way to get an Easter egg right there. auto collect. Obviously you want to keep this on, that way you don't have to do anything. This right here, the map box, okay, so it's not that one, it's this one, the eye. So this doesn't really do anything. I haven't figured this one out. I guess later on I'll try and figure out what it is, but I guess it's to help improve the map. Other maps, kind of like Waze, where you can go in there and you can change the streets or whatever to make it more accurate. There really isn't much else on this app. I mean, there's this right here shows you basically what you got, what your history is. So if you want to see those big mines that you did, like today, yeah, so these dates, it's all today. These are the biggest ones I got within my 24-hour period. You can only see 5 at a time. So if I want to change, I can do that. I can do 7-day period, what my highest scores were. So you can see the dates should change on here. I guess those are the highest that I've got. Sometimes it takes a minute to show up. So let's try the 30 days. So yeah, it's just, there we go. It changed, so you can see the days have changed here. So, just something else you can do to see those big mines that you get. Though, I should see something a lot higher than that. Should see that one for 900. Sometimes this takes a minute, like, here we go. It's doing something. Yeah, some of this is a little laggy. So, alright, try 7 days. Yeah, so that's for the 7 days, but the 30 days, guess they're not really, don't have that in my history. Alright, so, yeah, that's about it. Geodrops, if you want to do a geodrop, like right here, add drop. So you can change this number, put however many you want somebody else to collect, because you can't collect on yourself. You can either do it this way or type it in. What I've been doing is doing like these 10s, and you want to do on current if you want, you know somebody's going to be passing by your area, or in my case, I'm trying to find other geo hackers here. So I put this around my area, like around the highway and stuff like that, like intersections where somebody's more likely to pass by. So I'll do that. If you know somebody, like you want to actually pay somebody for something, like online, you see some people saying, trade me 2,500 to join a club or whatever. That's when you do this. You'd put their actual email that's associated with their coin app, and that'll make it to where only they can pick it up. But if you're going to be sending this to somebody, like say I'm in Florida, they're in San Diego, you're going to want to do any, and then their email address associated with their coin app. That's the only way they're going to get it. Otherwise, they got to fly over here and pass over this. So what I do is I put it on current, and then I don't put anything for the email. But in the notes, I'll put my email or my phone number, and I just say, hey, contact, or hey, call me, and I'll put my phone number on there, and then you just hit done. So now when somebody passes by this box, or say you're driving down US 1 and you see that, you're going to pull over to try and grab it because you don't know how much is there. But if somebody comes over here, passes by, and collects on this tile, then it's going to pop up a little note, and it's going to show what I wrote in there. And, if they're paying attention, or if they're just passing by, grabbing it and going, they're going to miss it. But it will show you whatever my note was, and that's how I'm trying to find people that are local around here, because I know there's some people around here that do this. I just haven't quite found them yet. So, but when you do the geo drops, I've noticed that the auto collect pops off, so you have to go and turn it back on again. So anytime you do something like that, for some reason it kicks you off of auto collect. If you want to erase that or take away that drop, all you got to do is go back up here, and you can go to geo drops, and you select which one you want to cancel, recall drop, and you know, right now it doesn't cost anything to do this, so you get all 10 back. So that's how you recall them. You can check on them. It doesn't actually show you where you drop this off. You kind of got to remember where you left it if you want to send someone that way or keep tabs on them. So, and then again, right here, it kicked me off of auto. So I got to turn that back on. And that's about it for the coin app. Sorry, actually down here, see your puzzle, your Easter eggs. If you are interested in being a Plus member, you just click on that, and it'll take you to this. So right now, that's what I purchased to get that little crown. And this one's coming soon. I'll probably buy that one too, because I do mine a lot. Today I made about 900 coins. So I used to average around 500, so since getting this, it actually has doubled my rewards. So if you're an avid user like me, I do over 8 hours a day of having a coin app on, so I do pretty well. But that's the other thing, you do have to have this on. A lot of people don't realize that, but you have to have this on and your sentinels nearby. Otherwise, you're not getting anything. You have to have this on. And when you trade somebody your sentinel, you're not going to get anything from them unless they have this app on and running with your sentinel nearby. Otherwise, you just traded a sentinel to somebody with your sharing, and you're not really getting anything. So you want people that are avid users that pretty much run this all the time. So the guys that I've traded with, right now, today, we just saw that they got about between 30 and 40 coins from me doing almost 1,000 today. So it might be that they're fighting over the 10%. I'm still doing tests on that, so I'll let you know. Alright, you guys have fun.